Ladies and gentlemen, greetings for the day. I am Captain Devakri from Sri Lanka Navy. I am a member of alumni in this prestigious institution, and I did my uh, diploma in logistic management in year 2013 and 14. Ladies and gentlemen, if I am telling about myself, I am from Kotte and I studied at Anand Shastra Ali Kotte. Just after my A levels, as a raw student, I joined Sri Lanka Navy as officer cadet with advanced level qualification. After that, now I have completed 26 years in the service and I have climbed up to captain rank. I have only another two ranks to go as commodore and rear admiral. Reaching to this level is not an easy task. The sea is always rough. Life at sea is rough. As same as the climbing up in the Navy is not a very smooth function. It is very rough. And you need to change yourself out of other people and you have to be selected from the lot. Then only you will be climbed up in any institution, not only in the Navy. And the most important thing, the education, because you need to add value to your life if you want to be selected out of many others. Therefore, if you want to be selected, you have to be different from others. That's what I did. I got every opportunity as a opportunity and I tried to improve myself to meet the requirement of the institution and even the outside. Now, when it comes, now you all may not go into the corporate world, but most of you may be students, just students, and maybe some people are already employed. And the employed people, you need to understand the institution's requirement, and the students who have not employed but yet to expect to become an employer in another institution, you need to understand how you going to be qualified yourself to meet that institution. So I had that courage and I developed myself. This institution, NIBM, has helped me a lot. As I told, I did my advanced diploma in 2013 and 2014, and I obtained distinction pass and qualified myself as logistician. I'm professionally logistician in my institution, and this NIBM training helped immensely for me to develop myself and take decisions whenever I required to manage the logistic functions in Sri Lanka Navy. As same as you also, if you are this institution offers you a lot of variety of spectrum of studies, and selecting all this any spectrum of study definitely will help you all to climb up in your organization. So coming into the topic, today I have selected a very simple topic to talk you are why you are important. I think I just want to tell you, you are an important person. Maybe not today, and tomorrow it can be. So, let me start the lecture with a small anecdote. One day, a small kid went to play with his friends, and he found rusted and muddy piece of metal. He carried it to home and showed it to his father. Father thought of teaching him a lesson over that. He asked his son to carry this to a shops near his house, and he asked him to get the value of this piece of rusty muddy metal. And meantime he insisted this his son not to sell this piece of iron to anyone, but just to get the price and come back to him. With these instructions, boy ran to the fruit seller and he showed that piece of metal to the fruit seller and asked the price. Fruit seller took that and he observed there is no value for him, and he said, "Son, I don't have any value for this. Thank you, you take this." And he ran to the vegetable seller and given that piece of metal to him. Vegetable seller took that and he thought, okay, I can make a knife out of this. And he said, "Son, I will give you $150 for this." Boy said, "Thank you." And he took the piece of metal and he ran to the butcher and he gave it to the butcher. The butcher looked into that and he said, "Okay, son, I don't have really requirement of this, but I will do something as a help. I will give you $200 for this." A boy took that "thank you" and he took that back. And he next went to the goldsmith and he gave that piece of metal to the goldsmith. And goldsmith took that and he observed that this is a piece of iron. He said, "Boy, listen, my son, this is very valuable piece of metal. We call this gold. And this is worth some $100,000. And I will give you 100,000. Will you give this to me?" Boy said, thank you, goldsmith. I just want to get the price of this, and my father asked not to sell this." And he took it and he just ran to the father. So finally, kid understood the piece of metal what he had in his hand is gold, and it only understood by the goldsmith. And he realized the value of anything is correctly understood only by if it goes to a right person's hand. So as same, the importance of you, ladies and gentlemen, only will understand if you go to right person. So what we should do until we've been chosen by the correct person? So what you should have to do is you should add value to yourself. I am repeating, until you've been chosen by the correct person, you should add value to yourself. Adding value story is never ending. In any point of time, it is just a beginning of fresh process. So for an example, education. So I was so lucky to associate this gentleman, late former Indian President APJ Abdul Kalam. I was at India doing my masters in year 2010-11. The school, every other weekends, this gentleman comes to that defense institution, and Indian institution, they allow us to associate this gentleman, understanding the value of Dr. Abdul J. Kalam. And he is a great teacher, aerospace scientist and philosopher, and also well-known politician. He said, if you need to become success in your life, you need to do 4 things. You should have great aim. You always should think about having a great aim. I will always have great aim. That should be motto of you. And for that, you should continuously acquire knowledge. It is not a one-day process. It is your lifetime process. Continuously you should acquire knowledge. And for that, you should do hard work. And also, you will persevere and succeed yourself. And this should be the motto of every student of this institution until you secure a good position. So I hope you understand how important of those 4 things. If you make it habit to act accordingly, you definitely will success your life. At the end, you will generate remarkable value to yourself. So while we learn in this institution, basically we need to add value to ourselves and expect to become leaders and selected in anywhere you ultimately going and stop. But in every environment, you have problems. Problems should not become captain of the project. Project manager or the chief should become the captain of the problem and sort it out as required. How we defeat the problems? It is not an easy. One way of doing it is learning. Learning gives you creativity. Creativity leads you to thinking. Thinking provides knowledge. Knowledge makes you great. Ultimately, becoming a great personality of solving many problems as captain of the project. So now, let us understand your value as leader. Leadership is not a rank or it is not a position. Leadership is a decision. It is choice, and I would say it has nothing to do with your position in the organization or rank. I learned this from many military leaders in world history. This planet has suffered two major wars, World War I, World War II. General MacArthur, great military leader, belongs to US Army. He was behind many successful stories. He led the Pacific Theater during World War II. Philippines was his command headquarters. Why I call him as great military leader? Because of his popularity, he was selected to address even joint session of Congress in 19th April 1951 at his retirement after completing 52 years of military service. All soldiers never die, they just fade away. The famous speech he delivered at the Congress House. With his great leadership qualities, he helped Japan to rebuild itself so quickly. When General MacArthur leaves Japan after ruling 5 years as administrator of Japan after World War II, all Japanese people respected him unconditionally. You all know what devastation taken place after Hiroshima and Nagasaki atomic bomb blast. Whole Japan was suffered. Japanese people thought to revenge from every US citizen. But imagine the US Army General administrating Japan to rebuild itself within a very short span of time. How capable of this gentleman, and politically how he is capable. It is only the leadership makes him to do all these wonders. Further, this gentleman was selected to lead UN elite forces to land on Korea in Korean War 1951 at the age of 71 years with the other young soldiers. Imagine the person who is at 71 landing on alien land with young soldiers. This is only the courage and determination he had. So General MacArthur is considered as military leader and administrator as well as good speaker. He mainly focused duty, honor and country. Key values he inculcated: preparedness, confidence and initiatives. Those are very important aspects in any person's life. Preparedness, confidence, self-confidence. If you don't have confidence, nothing you can do. Whatever the education you have, it is no use if you don't have the confidence. And initiatives. Nothing happens without initiatives. Therefore, it is very important you all to have initiativeness to do anything. In nutshell, the accountability in leadership is very important. Taking accountability over an action you have done. It must be, if the credit goes, you can take the credit and also take the accountability. If something goes wrong, the accountability also responsibility of a leader, and leader should prepare to take that accountability with him. You should be good at helping the people around you. This has to be learned by practicing. It is not only the book. Helping each other is very important, and you need to learn last to speak. I am repeating this. You need to learn last to speak. It is very important. The good leaders hear the opinion of others. Let everyone give feeling that they all are heard. The end, you will get the turn. That is what Nelson Mandela always does. As you are continuing your organization, you will gain fortune, seniority, and position in the organization. People will start treating you better. They will give you all respect. But none of them is not for you. But it is solely meant for the position that you hold or success that you gain in that organization. Hence, always be grateful and generous for members of that institution. You have to realize you are no longer going to hold the position forever. That is very important. That you should be realized that you are not going to hold this position forever. Ladies and gentlemen, the word change is giving a lot of meaning for you and all. It is very important for you all to become good leaders in future. If you are opted to become selected person, you must be open for the change. You have to work with change. Let me tell you, you can start it from your bed. If you make your bed in the morning after you get up, that is. If you can't do little things in right, you will not do big things in right anyway. You need to change your life. Gentlemen, you know the story of eagle. Normally, eagle can live up to 80 years or 70 years. But at the age of 40, eagle has to take the decision, a hard decision to change. Eagle with so much pain, and it undergoes the change at the age of 40, and he will continue to live another 30 years with that change. I hope you understood. Change or die. Choice is in your hand. The best example in the world that I could bring is China and South Korea. In old days, China is so poor but with so much potential. Mass population, assets like land, minerals, and other raw materials, the great civilization. Still poor after Second World War. But suddenly, after 1990s, it rose unexpectedly under the change of political concepts. Deng Xiaoping, Xi Jinping, the great political leaders, they understood the change, requirement of change to the country. Economical reforms, change, and ultimately the result is now China has secured world fastest growing economy and the second highest economy in the world, and they are in the process of superseding the world number one, USA. So you understand what difference can bring the word change. You all know Jack Ma, owner of Alibaba Group and model in present business world. He said you have to do things different and you have to wake up before other people wake up and do that. And the best example is virtual market concept. During the interview by ex-US President Bill Clinton at Clinton Global Interview, Mr. Jack Ma said, he said how China did this revolution. At late 1990s, every Chinese person had digital or mobile phones in their possession. And the government used initiatives to change whole industry by using these mobile phones. 60% of Chinese population is farmers. They cultivate. And what they did, they eliminated physical market and they created virtual market for farmers. Once farmers collect their harvest, the government has created, with the entrepreneurs, they have created apps to sell their crop in virtual market. Now every farmer who has crop, they can sell it at a higher price in the virtual market. That's how China changed the concept. Now what is happening in Sri Lanka? We still try to use the physical market to sell our good. And because of that, there are a lot of mediators coming into the play. And ultimately end users, they cry, they have to pay higher price. But the system is there, but our people don't want to change. But Chinese people, they change their system with the technology. And they have become superpowers in the economy. Now that is what we need to understand as students and the entrepreneurs or the commercial people like you are who are going to start your career in next step. So ladies and gentlemen, with that I come to the conclusion of my brief lecture. I hope you now understand the relationship of education, leadership and change. I am repeating now. I hope now you have understood the relationship of education, leadership and change. That can make you so important in your organization. Finally, I again remind you, keep add value to yourself until you've been chosen by a person who actually, correctly and truly value you. With that, I have come to the end. Thank you very much.